slams him face first into the canvas. And he got it.
No more games and
barely as Hikuleo hoists him up.
Gunslinger.
Frantic face first. And it's over.
Hooker finding just the right time to move out the way, and he's going to go to work on JJ Gale's left arm.
JJ Gale will be really lucky here if he hasn't torn that bicep. I've had many friends in wrestling tear their biceps from
it's
much
gross.
less than that. Yeah, it's
gross,
disgusting.
isn't it? I've seen one of my bodybuilder friends recently did it, and his arm was literally, his bicep was hanging off his arm.
Yeah, you see it. It snaps and it literally curls up. You can see where it disconnects. So it's disgusting, but it looks like JJ's got away with it here. He's got lucky. It doesn't look like...
You say he's got lucky, but right now he has to face the onslaught from Rob Lyons.
Well, I think it'd be a shame as well, because JJ has clearly been dieting well, he's training well, and last thing he needs is a serious injury. Any injury, let alone just a bicep tear.
Absolutely. And what's going to be going through your mind at this moment when you've got so much to play? And this time it's the NIC with the miscommunication. Forearm from Dan. And Chapman just tagged himself in. Dan McGee's done the hard work, and there's a Chapman clutch. And it's over.
You agree?
Yeah, he's got so much heart and determination, but you just can't write this young man off as Hikuleo charges, connects with a big splash in the corner. Hikuleo now hoists Gale up on the shoulders, and this is really starting to favour Hikuleo now as he hits that running power side. Stretch applied. And look at that, that's nasty. Do you see those backhands that Great O'Khan was just delivering to Charlie Carter? And look at the size of his hand. Play for Dominator, who hits the Iron Claw Slam. Look at him, he's calling Rampage into the ring. Hoists him up on the shoulders.
And that is the move that put away the Kings of the North.
And it puts away the contention.
That was the moonsaulted nuts, and he missed it.
Oh, cradle to the grave, a C2G pile driver.
1, 2, got him.
On, grabs a claw and just slams him down to the canvas with the iron finger slam. Hook of both legs, and it's over. Great O'Khan, his hand. Across the middle rope. Sabian in trouble now as he eats a kick. Josh Bodum. Bliss! Buster connects, and Sabian through to his feet, but not for long. Revolution kick, and now Josh Bodum hoists him up. Tombstone pile driver connects, the hook of a leg, and Josh Bodum got it. Well, Andy, you called it there. That is the moment. Look at the look of fear in the face.
I think they're too hot, Andy. I think he's too sweaty. He couldn't get a full grip on him.
Oh, but he nailed him. And there's a hook of a leg. And Kip Sabian picked from the T-bone. T-bone may well be wondering what's going to T-bone now, attacking Fraser post-match. Slingshot suplex from T-bone as he hoists Fraser up onto his shoulders. And look at that pure brute strength and ignorance from T-bone. He made
Maloney though. Just slapping Omari.
Here it is, Mark.
Get him up. Down. Nails it. That's it.
Fair effort from Omari.
Huge spine buster. Many people used to call Charles Samuels the enforcer of the revolutionists for reasons like that, as there's a Bodum breaker and there's a cover, and Samuels and Bodum have stolen.
Aber der Einschlag, der wird hart werden. Der wird hart werden. Spear! Heilige! Wie eine Kanonenkugel! Cover 1, 2, 3.
And look at this, is Dan McGee going to hit him with a Bliss Buster! Dan McGee has broken the Bliss Buster!
Ricochet really did just burst onto the scene in Revolution Pro, didn't he? First time we saw him.
He absolutely did. We knew he was going to be something special from day one, didn't we?
One of those wrestlers who, in victory and in defeat, equally impressive, really.
Absolutely, but he's picked up many big wins here in Revolution Pro Wrestling. Let's not forget that. Ricochet, former one half of the British Tag Team Champions, along with his best friend and buddy.
Specimen, it's all
Kai hat ihm ordentlich zugesetzt.
Jetzt hier wieder.
Und jetzt soll es wieder seinen Suplex geben. Der kommt auch
Zieht ihn da über die Seile. Ja. Und das Cover hinterher. 1, 2. Ja.
Also Kohlen kann zwar noch gegenhalten, aber er ist sichtlich angeschlagen.
Er hat auch schon ein Match in den Knochen, das dürfen wir nicht vergessen. Er hat Opener Lucky Kid als Gegner, hat diesen zwar besiegt, aber das Match steckt noch in seinen Knochen. Ja. Jetzt hier wieder unschöne Aktion, Würgen in der Ringecke mit dem Fuß hier.
Da ist gerade viel Kraft raus aus Kohlen.
But Skull, to his credit, has been the consummate professional here. He's just waited, learned, and is now starting to dismantle Tom Dawkins.
I don't think Tom Dawkins has had a great showing yet. Only because Marty Scott, for the most
Part of Gabriel Kidd, and Rob Lyons now takes a leg again.
Oh no, not to the already injured leg. That is going to cause some serious damage if this match goes on much longer. But like I said earlier, no.
Joel knows how to take his time. We could still be in the very early stage of the match yet. So he's not going to waste that energy.
Yes, because there's no doubt in the physical fitness of either man here.
Absolutely not. Physical
Now from Mastiff.
Oh my goodness! That's it! Good night, Bodum!
He got him! Donovan Dijak!
Will you stop? You are incorrigible. Body slam by Adam Cole. Some of the fans vociferous in their treatment of Adam Cole here, to say the least. But he's really working a methodical game right
part of this match.
when you're standing on the apron and unable to intercede.
Absolutely, it's a very, very frustrating period. And I can only imagine what it would be like if it was your brother. Obviously, you know, your younger brother, you always want to defend to the end, which I'm sure James absolutely will do. But when it's not legal, these two young good boys from Ireland are going to play by the rules, are they not?
You're getting some of that combination, but what a lovely moonsault.
I set on Zack Sabre Jr.'s undisputed British Heavyweight Championship right there. And tonight, Dave Mastiff is going to look to create and make a statement, especially after seeing what Zach Gibson was able to do in that last contest.
Well, you know, you've got a lot of guys here, Andy, and every single one of them have got their eye on that Revolution Pro Heavyweight Championship. Dave Mastiff certainly would love to get his hands on that gold, and the word!
Oh, big release German suplex from a big man from the Black Country, former undisputed British Heavyweight Champion, Dave Mastiff. Look at the way he closed down the distance there before locking those big vice-like grip around the waist of Dan McGee and throwing him over his head with that release German suplex.
Well, you know, Dan McGee, I mean, we talked about this in the back. Dave has taken on some of the best the world has to offer, and for Dan, this is probably the biggest match of his career so far. But that doesn't mean things can't go his way, but taking an awful lot of punishment.
Bill's got him! And he hits it! 1, 2, 3!
By this Project Ego, you saw LaRusso go for the dive, the plancher, if you will, on Chris Travis on the outside of the ring, but he made a cardinal error. He turned his back on Martin Kirby, and as a result, he got caught. And Project Ego now have decided to isolate the smaller of the two men. They've decided to isolate Jason LaRusso. Sound tag team tactics, if you ask me, as Project Ego. that perhaps it's just a matter of time, right? It might just be a matter of time for Project Ego to wear down this young man from Swindon and to take the victory and to progress to a match against the leaders of the new school, which surely is due to come their way with their victorious here tonight. You could argue that Tempest Warriors need to pick up another win or two, but Project Ego have done so much wherever they've gone. They've held tag team gold wherever they've gone. They were so impressive in their tag team debut in July in IPW UK. And a victory here tonight, we're almost certain now.
Absolutely.
Well, that's one way to get out of it. Putting those teeth to good use. Oh, pair of knees from Gray. Follows through. Nice combination of maneuvers.
Flex. Is he going to go for the deadlift position? Up he goes. No. Ricochet can't fight out of it. Listen to that.
What strength from Michael Elgin, and Ricochet is up, and when you're up there's only one way to go, and I don't think Ricochet's going to like the answer. He's kicking, he's trying to find a way out.
He might well just about have lost his only chance to escape, or can he get there? No, he can't. Drop down hard. Beautiful suplex from Elgin. I cannot believe how long he held him there for. It's enormous OB knee.
Curtis Chapman's out of it. He's not moved.
He's lifted him up. Oh dear, it might be time for spiced bread. Off the top they strike with it. Well, I'm afraid that the contenders had too much to contend with.
And Hikuleo.
Oh, he hits it.
He gets it.
That's it. No one kicks out of that.
And it's over.
And regained that title from Walter. Now, if you wrestle a man like Walter, you've got to be able to take huge, copious amounts of physical punishment. So allowing Mills to just hammer out some offense on him just to see what this guy's like. You know, it's the first time they've ever wrestled each other. That makes sense because he knows he's got it in him physically. Now he's amping it up a gear and
Goodness me.
He's amping it up.
Tyson T-Bone, the big man is rolling. Dustin, thunderous sent into the corner. Lands flat on the canvas. T-Bone picks him up again. Oh my good God.
Cover him.
T-Bone call lariat from Rampage.
Massive lariat.
Rampage knows now.
If he hits this.
Oh no, that's got to be the knockout right there. Has to be it. Rampage knew he had to finish it. He knew that if he Estin could keep going for that arm.
Tony niederzuringen, aber man muss sagen, bei Tony ist so eine Sache. Man sieht es jetzt gerade, Rambo dominiert ihn jetzt gerade, aber Rambo muss auch definitiv bei ihm am Ball sein.
Jetzt hier wechselt, schafft Tony.
Ja, weil ich meine, Tony ist zwar noch nicht so lange aktiv im Ring dabei, gerade mal 1,5 Jahre, aber er hat einen wahnsinnigen Background und er ist ein Fighter.
Wieder unfaire Aktion hier von Rambi, greift ihm ins Gesicht und dann noch den Schlag gegen Ronaldo, der jetzt hier reinkommt und sich aufregt und Ronny sieht's nicht. Tony wird in der Ringecke der Los Liberatos gewürgt. Und jetzt hier so ein unfairer Wechsel hinterm Rücken des Referees.
Nochmal, also wie gesagt, Tony hat immer einen wahnsinnigen Background. Er ist ein echter Fighter. Ich meine, der Mann, er beherrscht das Capoeira.
Just to get ahead of the game. Case is absolutely lifeless.
Straight into the guts. I really think outside of myself as our lowest paid import, the barriers really are the unsung heroes. Leg and knee first on that barricade.
Matthews stuck in between a rock and a hard place. Oh, and there's the impaler. 1, 2, 3.
The winner of this match.
He might force a tap out, so Rampage had to kill him.
Face first, now abdominals first.
Paco's prone, there's nowhere to go here. Oh God, Paco sandwich. The steel is bent. Imagine what happened to Paco's anatomy.
Jackson rolls through. What strength!
What am I witnessing? Beautiful
Fisherman's Buster with the bridge.
And Sean Jackson got him! For Eddie Kingston, he's you know, he's a big believer. This is a main event spot. He's a big believer in giving the fans their money's worth. And he gets the opportunity to get out weeks and weeks of frustration on Mad Kurt. Eddie Kingston wanted to come into Rev Pro and make a statement. And he thought he had the opportunity to do that against LA Park. And if it wasn't for...
And with an assist from that chain, gives him a bit of a low blow.
A bit of a low blow. That was all of it. Here it is. Cognitive dissonance.
And he nails him right there. 1, 2, 3.
Boys, I'd turn around if I was you.
What a strike! Jack Bandicoot up and over the top. Sends him crashing into his tag team partner. Big Enziguri caught him with all of that. Darren Martin. Oh my word, look at the agility. Oh! Jesus fucking...
Oh, that's Tucker, and Tucker over the top of the Mercy with the floor. Gave her those chops. Too many to be outside, guy. You gotta get out of that way. Someone's gonna get hurt. They are brawling awfully right to try here. This Redford doesn't give a shit. Once he's got a floor sign. Oh! Nailed him right across the head.
Well, as the pyro rained down on our heads, Andy, I've not got a lot of hair as it is. If this costs me more, I am blaming you.
Yeah, I'm not sure that passes a health and safety test.
Whoever did your risk assessment here needs firing. Leon, nothing more needs to be said. No introductions necessary. Leon Slater, Josh Alexander, strong lockup. Both trading goes behind. Josh Alexander, strong headlock. Beautiful technique, just grinding away. Leon Slater in the middle of the ring. Leon trying to turn out. Josh trying to resist. Leon switching grip, going in between. Trying to break that grip of Josh Alexander. Successfully managing it, turning it into a wrist lock.
Nicely done. You notice Josh Alexander not panicking in the slightest.
Absolutely not. Just simple, effective wrestling to break the hold.
It's both men very much feeling each other out, and Leon Slater
knows that coming into this. Leon wants to try his wrestling, try the technique, make sure that he can counter it. So what does Josh do straight away? Switches it up, just body slams him to the mat. Switching back into that wrist lock now. Is that Josh Alexander? Leon again trying to go under, go around, reversing to one of his own. Josh straight back. Simple reversal. Leon switching around, nipping up, back onto his own wrist lock, front face lock, no. Switching out, turning it around, and beautiful throw.
Weapon, and if Leon, I was about to say, if Leon Slater wasn't frustrated before, he is now. You can see that coming out of him. He swings, Josh Alexander goes underneath, go behind, big wild swing, misses Enziguri, and connects on the rebound. And Slater, look at the way he's trying to push the pace now. Perhaps that's the answer to this problem as he connects with a beautiful handspring elbow. And Leon Slater, the youngest in charge, is not done.
Alexander straight out of the ring, and Leon straight over the top.
The control, the power, the precision from Leon Slater with that.
You build that confidence. No.
Josh Alexander comes underneath. Leon Slater gets caught though, hoisted up on the shoulders by Alexander.
Leon
Slater finds a release. Catches a leg.
Caught, yes!
There's an ankle lock. Big ankle lock applied by Josh Alexander, and the fact it's on the outside of the ring, maybe a big saving grace for Leon Slater, but maybe not for much longer. Wow! You can see if their paths cross. There's so many dream matches that could happen as a result of this Revolution Rumble, isn't there?
Absolutely. Listen, Bid. Who knows what will happen? Who knows who will come to blows with whom? Who knows who'll take umbrage with whom?
Absolutely, I love it. You got a safer seat this year than you had last year, didn't you? You were in harm's way multiple times, weren't you?
Well, you know, the allure of choosing.
Big backbreaker.
Hell of a match.
We'll have to put that in the ones that never happened list, won't we?
Of
what
course.
could have been.
Oh, beautiful Northern Light suplex, hook in the leg. Leon Slater out.
Actually, about the cadence of that count there, and that's interesting because it's an early sign that perhaps Josh Alexander is starting to get frustrated. And Leon Slater will do that to you, won't he? Phase Leon Slater. We've seen Leon Slater against the likes of Speedball Mike Bailey, Will Ospreay, Zack Sabre Jr. Never phased in the slightest. And I think perhaps because he went into those contests, doesn't want to make those mistakes twice, and that's added extra pressure on himself. And this is where he finds himself today, looking to get himself in deep water against Josh Alexander to test himself and see how he responds. But right now he's caught in the center of the ring as Josh Alexander doing a demolition job on that ankle of Leon Slater.
Absolutely, but you give a ton of credit to Leon Slater, saying that, you know,
why wouldn't I?
It may have been that he was overconfident, going in as not the underdog for the first case. Always
with such quick
himself.
reaction times
Absolutely.
as well. Yeah,
just taking that time to calm down.
I think it's those reaction times that really worried Leon Slater, wasn't it? Because his speed wasn't as good. Yeah, but right now, Leon Slater hasn't really had an opportunity to put that.
Absolutely, just crack him in the face.
Perhaps he's trying to drag Josh Alexander into a dogfight, but Josh Alexander, you don't need to ask him twice, do they? They call him the walking weapon for a reason.
More than happy just to take those free shots is Josh Alexander, smart wrestler, throwing him out of that corner after that splash. Absolutely world class, no slouch. Technique-wise, he is absolutely incredible and more than used to facing different styles with his own unique style. Leon buying himself a way back into this match, but Josh straight answering with that.
Oh, went for Enziguri!
Done twice this time. Rolls him back.
Great evasive wrestling from Josh Alexander, looking for that double underhook. Leon Slater catches a punch. And this is not Josh Alexander's wheelhouse, is it? Striking, standing, as there's a reversal. And he runs straight into that boot. Got flustered and got caught. Beautiful Hurricane Rana. And Leon Slater not done. Ducks out the clothesline attempt. Oh, big boot from Leon Slater. Excellent work from the youngest in charge, who hooks a leg, just a 2 count.
But have you noticed?
Yeah, and that's why we always say it's very important you become a three-dimensional wrestler rather than relying on one tactic. And that's what very well may be why that loss to Jordan Breaks, when he looks back on it in the future, he may see it as a good thing because it's helped him diversify his game plan as he connects to the spine of Josh Alexander. But Alexander, nicely done. Straight onto that ankle. That ankle he put so much concentration on earlier, but Leon Slater rolls through. Nice escape from the youngest in charge, who's not done yet.
Oh, Josh
reversal, goes behind, big German suplex. Alexander hanging on, tenaciously hanging on.
And just dragging Leon up, looking for another huge German suplex. And just the technique from Alexander, that head in the lower back, making sure he can plant his opponent exactly where he wants it. Leon holding on for dear life right now to those ropes. Chris Hatch counting, forcing the break.
Oh, wow, there's a way to find a break. Oh, but Leon Slater, my goodness! Straight to the knees. Straight to the knees of Alexander. Leon Slater is rocked.
Alexander following up Slater, going for
Great
the handspring.
transition, but gets caught. Josh Alexander is one step ahead. One step ahead as he hooks a leg. Josh Alexander picks up, no. Leon Slater rolls the shoulder, pushes away the head, finds that separation. But
Slater is in trouble right now.
Big chop across the chest from Alexander.
To take his time, systematically breaking down Leon Slater, bit by bit, shot by agonizing shot.
And it's encouraging more from Josh Alexander, but now each chop is starting to tell more and more of the story. It's about Leon Slater, fired up. Oh my goodness, straight to the jaw. The speed and ferocity of that kick, but Leon Slater. He allowed Josh Alexander to almost lose his composure.
Alexander, no, Leon.
Looking for that O'Connor roll. Josh Alexander hanging onto those ropes, using him to his advantage. Catches him again. Oh my goodness! Powerbomb onto the spine. Look at pain and shock all at the same time. And
wrestling, Andy. Beautiful. Word with Chris Hatch. He was unhappy about that count after that powerbomb. Looked clean from here. But anyone have to go at Chris Hatch, I'm fine with.
It's not the first time that Josh Alexander's spoken to the referee, is it? You can see he's got some serious concerns. He's obviously watched RevProOnDemand.com, hasn't he?
Of course.
Maybe he's even spoken to you before the contest.
Listen.
Look at Josh Alexander. He had a strong grip, but he was unable to get Leon Slater up, who made himself heavy. There was a big kick there, and he's got that double underhook again. Hoisting up Slater, but Slater twisting round to his feet. Big boot from the youngest in charge now, but Slater gets caught. Josh Alexander's not done. Oh! If Slater connected with that one would have been over.
Scoops him up into the Blue Thunder pit!
Oh, so close. So split between the crowds.
Oh, vicious forearm.
Oh my
What
goodness.
an answer from the Canuck. Just straight into the jaw of Leon. Decision of Josh Alexander.
Slater, oh my goodness, the power is on the side of Josh Alexander, but you saw the frustration from Leon Slater, who can be a firecracker. Off the ropes. Nice evasion from Alexander. Oh, connects straight right. That's very uncharacteristic from Alexander, yet very effective.
Absolutely, and Chris Hatch given full leeway on that one. Would have been a disqualification in my book, Andy.
Maybe in the old Mount Evans days. It's not the first Mount Evans reference I've got on RevProOnDemand.com this month.
And you can check out the other ones in our back library, available.
And watch out, right now,
God knows how much a month.
Leon Slater fighting like this match depends on it, and it very well may.
Jesus Christ, lads.
And what on earth? Leon Slater looks at home. Josh Alexander looks like he's in trouble. Oh my goodness! What a beautiful Hurricane Rana. Alexander rocked. Slater with a hook kick. Oh my goodness.
Slater, corner, over the ring post. Taken
from the top rope. Leon Slater. He went back.
Josh moved.
Oh no.
Josh moved.
He moved. Slater crushed and burned. And Josh Alexander found that ankle like a shark that smelled blood. Straight to that ankle.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Leon, tremendous pain, tremendous pressure on the ankle. Great find.
Second
from Josh
match,
Alexander.
second submission in a row, incoming. Leon Slater sent to the ring, nowhere to go, as Josh Alexander has sat down on the ankle of Slater. On the bridge. He got him! He got him! Leon Slater got him! Wow! And they are two men that want to be professional wrestlers.
From the USA by way of Liverpool, Zach Gibson, James Drake, the grizzled young vets.
And they want this to be the start of their global domination.
Listen, that's...
Well, I'm not going to lie, it kind of hurts.
The smell of burnt hair filling our nostrils as we wait here at the commentary table. As Subculture, your tag team champions, making their way to the ring. Flash Morgan Webster. Mark Andrews. Champions in Rev Pro.
And they're looking confident, aren't they?
Absolutely, Andy. Listen, we've never seen these two act anything but confident.
Walked away with a newfound respect for the stars of Revolution Pro Wrestling, and it's very much something which excited him, it excited James Drake, and it's something they really wanted to commit their future to, wanted to be a big part of. And of course, we can next see Grizzled Young Veterans in action April 13th when we're live in Barcelona.
And where will
oh, I
we be
forgot
able
you were
to watch
coming.
that? Am I coming?
Oh, are you coming? Maybe
Jesus
not, actually.
Christ.
I've not booked your flight.
Listen, you do what you do.
I did invite you, but I didn't book your flight.
I'm happy either way, Andy
Okay.
Quilden. But people of Barcelona, if you want to see me out there, who
Buy
cares?
tickets.
Who cares? I'll either come or I won't. I don't know.
Probably not at this stage.
Probably not. It'll be an expensive flight for you, but I'll get a night off. It'll be lovely.
Zach Gibson keeps wrist control. Undisputed
Switching
British
up to
Tag
that
Team
knuckle lock.
Championships on the line. It's very interesting in this championship environment where the teams have got 60 minutes to work, the tact that the teams take. And it's going to be very interesting to see what tactics the challenges will take into this one.
Smart, smart, smart from Mark Andrews. Straight into that roll-up. Sunset flip-like.
Well, into a wheelbarrow arm drag attempt, but Zach Gibson puts the brakes on. Zach Gibson's a perfect technician, isn't he?
Absolutely, and someone who is very, very experienced at tag team action. He's had a Laura matches here in Rev Pro in the past, successful in tag team competition, just like Mark Andrews, just like Flash Morgan Webster.
James Drake is very much a newcomer to Revolution Pro Wrestling, isn't he?
Absolutely. Odd one out in this match, if you will.
He's certainly an exciting addition to our ever-expanding
yes,
roster.
Beautiful.
Bring him with him all.
I'm a big fan of anyone who can apply that much torque to an arm that quickly. Yeah, a lot of history here. Both teams very familiar with each other.
Nice
big arm drag from Mark Andrews.
And you saw how quickly James Drake got to his feet, blocking that second arm drag attempt. Mark Andrews changing up tack. Nice sidestep from James Drake, but gets caught with a Hurricane Rana and goes down.
Finds himself on the wrong end of town in that corner.
And there's a tag. Mark Andrews catches a boot. Swings round with that Tiger feint kick to the hamstring. Gamagiri to the back of the head. Hanging onto the leg. And there you go. You see a bit of Subculture's killer instinct there.
Absolutely.
Bending the rules.
Not
necessarily breaking them, just bending them.
Morgan inverted sent on.
And I'm sure Grizzled Young Vets wouldn't like it.
They should, of course. If you're not trying to break the rules, you're not trying.
It's interesting there. Flash Morgan Webster was feeding off the energy of the crowd. James Drake saw him having a good time and just gave him a shove there to remember to try and remind him you're in a fight here.
Morgan Webster just pie-facing James Drake in
from
response.
Drake. Of course, I did say that the next time you'd see Grizzled Young Vets in action was in Barcelona, but it's actually going to be... Yeah, I was wrong. It's actually tomorrow in Southampton, isn't it?
There you go. You got too excited you forgot where we were.
Going to go up against
Andy.
Sunshine Machine.
And where will you be able to watch that contest?
Well, live in Southampton or on RevProOnDemand.com right here.
And how much does that cost?
I don't know, but if you subscribe right now, then join us tomorrow and you can watch it at no additional cost. Command.com. As Zach Gibson now in control of Flash Morgan Webster. Takes control of the head. You control a man's head. You control his entire body, but Flash Morgan Webster using the knee there. Stop sniggering. That's not what she said. It's a nice moonsault to get a proper footing in this contest thus far.
Absolutely.
But right now, at least, Subculture, the champions, in control. But Zach Gibson finding a way out with a European uppercut. And there's a blind tag. I'm not sure Zach Gibson realises he might be about to. That's one way to negate the size difference, isn't it?
Oh, big moonsault.
And they're not done. Excellent work from Subculture, the undisputed British Tag Team Champions, who are going to look to pick up the pace here.
But the way that Zach Gibson moves, stopping Mark Andrews from getting a cover off that moonsault. Smart, smart, smart.
Swinging a miss. Into a chop.
On a bit of a violence party started there by Mark Andrews. Blind tag to the Grizzled.
And this is what the Grizzled Young Vets are looking for. Nicely done. Takes away the leg, straight into the head. Mandrews doesn't know whether to look left, right, up, or in some real trouble.
Absolutely. Did you see the rope control from James Drake there? Massive boot over the ropes and just bouncing off him effortlessly. Andrews finding his way back into the ring. Instantly caught with that tilt-a-whirl backbreaker from...
Could be the moment, the turning point, if you will, in this contest.
Absolutely. Listen, you got to know how to go from driving in first gear straight up to fifth, skipping everything in between.
And then slowing back down and dictating the pace.
Absolutely, those short, sharp bursts.
And there's another tag. Excellent tags in and out from Grizzled Young Vets. Oh, into a spinning heel kick, perfectly hit. Great technique there from James Drake. So controlled and precise.
Gibson trying to hold on to the wrist of Mandrews. Mandrews being able to get away, but Gibson instantly switching arms. Catching him straight across the jaw. Scientific, smart wrestling from Zach Gibson. Just trying to keep this absolute lunatic grounded for as long as possible. Mandrews trying to fight out, trying to find Flash Morgan Webster. Just those slaps to the stomach.
Oh, and to the spine. Forearm to the spine of Mark Andrews.
Beautiful back suplex.
And there you go. This is what I mean about Grizzled Young Vets not being afraid to slow down and dictate the pace of a contest. And Mark Andrews realizing where he is right now and does not want to be dug into that deep water. You saw him fighting there, didn't you?
Absolutely. Listen, whenever you realize you are deep in your opponent's half of the ring, you want to get out of there as quickly as possible.
Oh, nice work from GYV. And they've just got just a laundry basket of tag team offense that they can go to. They're so difficult to prepare for as a result, aren't they?
Absolutely. Listen, if you stay versatile, if you stay flexible, if you practice everything that you can, it's very hard to scout you as opposition. And Subculture, with even their knowledge of Grizzled Young Vets, finding it hard to control this match. Webster desperately trying to get to the hands of Mandrews, but Andrews forced into the corner of Grizzled Young Vets, starting to fight his way back to life.
Through the legs goes Mark Andrews.
Such quickness.
That scamp style of wrestling from Mark Andrews. Oh! And talk about that scamp style of wrestling. What about that just there? Let's look at that.
To the outside.
And he manages to catch him. It was a game of tag almost there, and James Drake just got tagged on the side of the skull, and there's a diving tag, and Flash Morgan Webster now.
Webster. Move!
Wow, cannonball onto both members of GYV.
He was lucky they didn't split like the Red Sea there, but perfectly executed by Flash Morgan Webster. Drake in all kinds of trouble right now. Forearm strike. Forearm strike. Forearm strike. Forearm strike. Forearm strike. Switched up.
Strong right hand, and Morgan Webster over the back of Gibson. Hurricane Rana on Drake. Oh, what a knee from Webster.
Oh, tilt-a-whirl into that for a first DDT. Not quite.
Who's going to walk in to that Copper Box show as the undisputed British Tag Team Champions? Still a lot of wrestling to be done between now and then. But right now, Subculture are looking to retain that championship gold.
Whoa.
As Webster through to his feet, gets the boots up. Mandrews wasn't there. He is now. There's a tag.
Drake probably hadn't seen that. Switches it up. Double suplex. No.
Gibson saves his tag team partner.
Throat chop from Gibson. Gut kick from Drake. Sending off Mandrews.
Oh, that wedding slide! And a double Pele connects on both skulls of the Grizzled Young Vets.
And it was the haste and alacrity of Grizzled Young Vets coming back to bite them, trying to get straight back on Mandrews, whereas if they just waited, he would have crashed and burned. But beautiful into the ropes across the throat of Mark Andrews there. Tag into
Zach Gibson, Gibson comes in, Liverpool's #1, hoisting Mandrews up onto the shoulders is Kabushi wrote now. James Drake on the top rope, they're looking for a doomsday device, but no.
Gibson leaping over his tag team partner, straight into the enziguri from Mark Andrews, and straight into the throat thrust from Zach Gibson. Gibson hooking him up, looking for that nasty.
Oh, Stundog Millionaire! Great reversal! And Webster with the biggest senton in the game across the lower back of Zach Gibson. Tight cover and a split second away.
They possibly can to retain these tag team titles here in Revolution Pro Wrestling. Boys,
Ate the knee!
Turned inside out by that clothesline, eats the boot in the corner.
A big miscommunication, a big misstep, and there's a ticket to ride, and Zach Gibson hanging on. He's hanging on tight because Gideon, James Drake is going to go 20 feet across the ring, my God!
2 boots into the rib cage. Zach Gibson rolls him up. It's all she wrote.
Oh no! A split second away.
Some way, the fighting spirit of Mark Andrews keeping his team alive in this contest. And Gibson just with those short, nasty forearms to the grounded opponent. Just wants to hurt him right now. Don't blame him. Really don't blame him.
You can see that nasty side, that nasty streak of Zach Gibson. He's certainly got it in him, hasn't he? As there's a tag there to James Drake. But I think that nasty side came out because of a frustration.
Whoa. Watch out.
The resilience of subculture is something else. But right now, Mandrews needs to grit. Oh no! Webster just pulled the leg. Webster pulled the leg. And Mandrews now. Mandrews got James Drake. Yes, he has. Could be it. Oh, and James Drake kicks out.
Drake keeping his team.
Swinging a miss on the outside. Big headbutt on Zach Gibson, who just crumbled down on the outside of the ring. Ducks out a clothesline attempt. Oh, double headbutt from Subculture. They're looking for it, Gideon. Blitz, pop, knee. Deep cover, and no.
Some way. Drake is the first one up, but caught by Mandrews. Fires back as Webster and Gibson just starting to trade blows with each other.
Yeah, all 4 men are just swinging for the fences.
Absolutely, any which way they can, just looking for a knockout on someone here.
I feel like this is going to favour GYV, or is it half of one, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, as James Drake connects with an Inzaguri. Hang on, look, he's got caught, he's got him in tombstone position, but watch out, James Drake, they're going to spike him, Do it,
oh,
yes, boys! No protective matting on the outside.
You want to talk about a difference maker?
As in the world, but right now it's 2-on-1.
Oh, Andrews.
Well, he's giving it his all.
Back on the outside.
Yeah, he's trying to keep Subculture in this one, but there's a tag. And now Grizzled Young Vets are going to utilise that 5 count. Watch out. Nearly tripped him up. And they caught him. Oh my goodness. Mark Andrews, grit your teeth!
We've got new champions, Andy, new champions!
And they got him! You were right, Gideon, you called it. Flash Morgan Webster tried his hardest to get a